Well, big hello to everybody. We're back. We finally got all our cows moved off of our corn circles that we leased. So they're all back home where there's nothing to eat, which is fantastic. But that's kind of how life is right now. So what I'm doing, I'm just got my schedule worked out, and I'm running feed to cows, and I do half the ranch one day and half the ranch another day, and I do that for 6 days a week. So, but these cows came off of corn circles, and they look good. These cows actually look really good. So now they're getting feed, and they're gonna get feed until it rains and we have green grass, and they don't want to eat feed anymore. Which we hope is soon. We, really kind of hope that we're getting rain in April, May. It's the 11th of March today, so we hope we get some good spring rain and grow some grass, something. But we're not feeding range cubes like we normally would. We're just feeding this ration for these cows, and getting it. It's a little cheaper with the price of feed and everything right now. Feed's just gone through the roof. We had bought up some feed early, and so and I contracted some protein early, so it's actually cheaper for us to feed just all hay right now than it is to feed range cubes and then supplement with hay. And we use the range cubes for the protein. So that's what we're doing. Just trying to make everything work out best we can. It's dry. We didn't grow any grass last year. Part of the place grew some grass, but the majority of it didn't. So just kind of it is what it is. We've been doing a lot of fence work. We worked on probably 11 or 12 miles of fence in the past 2 months. Just either putting posts in and stretching wire and all kinds of fun stuff like that. We've been doing a lot of fence work. So that's been an ongoing project. Now that we have all the cows back, I'm just going to be busy feeding until it rains or until hay season. And then I'm going to be busy feeding and doing hay, hopefully. We do have a group of cows that we decided we're going to sell. Go ahead and put them up for sale. They're 8-year-olds this year, and we're calving them out now. They're all 100% black-hided. They're pretty good cows. They have really good calves. Their calves always do really well. There's a few of the calves are going to be black baldies. We run some Hereford bulls with some of them, and those calves always just do fantastic. So that's what's we're gonna do. Probably 2 semi loads of them, probably 80. I'd like to do 2 40 head loads, pairs. So I've probably got 1 load on the ground now, maybe a few more than that. But so we're gonna pair them up and see what happens. See if they can't go somewhere else. Try to lighten the load a little bit. They're actually, I just fed them. I would have filmed them, but they're black Angus cows. They're not fat, but they're not thin. They're not skin and bones. Honestly, for the year we're having, they're pretty good shape, and they're staying in good shape with what we're feeding them. They're looking really nice. So the calves are looking nice and healthy, but they need to go somewhere. Somewhere where there's some feed, because we don't, you know, the thing about it is, if it rains, great. If it doesn't rain, we're gonna have a lot more than 80 cows for sale. We'll have all the cows for sale. They won't be for sale, they'll just be sold. So, but that's how it is. We can't rely on it to rain anymore. And we don't get any winter moisture like we used to, so you know, it doesn't look like it's gonna be green spring. Now that could all change, but for right now we're gonna do 2 loads and see where that takes us. Everything else going all right. Feedlot is starting to empty that out. I gotta gather some more calves and get them sorted up to go. But it's we're just staying busy, staying really busy. I got a new project. I'm not personally gonna do it. I'm gonna have it done, and I'll probably help if I can. We got to put a storage tank in for water, and we'll have to do that. That'll be, we'll put in like a 6 tall by 28 storage tank. We've gone too long without one, and you know, at some point it's gonna bite us. So that's gonna go in. Need to talk to the guy, kind of get a little better idea when he wants to do it. We don't even have what the range weight is right now. We don't even have anything bought up to put out on lease pasture. Because we've been doing cows, but I haven't been buying any cows because, you know, who knows, if it doesn't rain, there's not really much grass there. They won't be there very long. So now if it does rain, it's not like I don't have a feedlot full of calves we can't just throw out, but we're just gonna play it by ear. So, and it's March here in northeast New Mexico, so that means our wind has started. Yesterday the wind was 50 miles an hour, and it's just, the day before that it was I think it was in the 40s. Today is going to be a really nice day. I don't think it's supposed to get to 20 mile an hour. Tomorrow is going to be 50 mile an hour again, and then the next day no wind. We're going to gather a bunch of calves that day. So it's just, and it'll do this all through April until about May. About the time we start getting spring rain. And that's the crazy thing. It won't rain until the wind stops blowing, and the wind won't blow until it starts raining. This is kind of how it goes. So, but other than that, everything else good. The family's doing good. Little one's happy. Mama's happy. So, I've got a video I need to get put together on some of our 2-year-old heifers we were calving out. It's one I just took in segments one night when I was in the barn real late. Get that thrown on there. But I just kind of wanted to touch base and see how everyone was doing. Catch you on the next one.